Mm.
Good afternoon, everyone. I thank God and I also thank you, all my fans all over the world. You know, have been taking your time to watch my video. May God bless you. And for this time that you dedicate to be on air with me, may the Lord also bless you. And I'm sure that there will be a word for you in this hour. And for you that is yet to subscribe, please do well and subscribe because your subscription will also encourage me to continue in this good work. What I would like us to discuss this afternoon, I would like us to discuss the stages of life. Because in life, there are stages in which you must find yourself on. You can't do without them. You might do without one. In absence of one, there must be another. But the most reason why I want us to discuss it is because there are some things which you must do and which you must not do in any stages of life at all that you found yourself. This particular truth that I want us to discuss this afternoon, I ought you to understand it in detail, and I also want you to digest it, understand it, and also make it your own. Please hide it in the table of your heart where you will never forget it, where you will always put it in your cogitation to meditate on it because it is a daily exercise in life which you must put into practice. Without of it, you might lost in the stage that you found yourself in life. What are these stages in question? First, I want you to understand it that it is certain you must find yourself in it. You can't escape it. It is certain, but it is not a certainty that matters. It is how you dealt with it that matters. If you dealt with it well, it might be your breakthrough. But if you fail to deal with it the way you're supposed to deal with it might be your doom forever. So you have to listen very carefully as I'll point out four most expensive stages in life. The first stage is when you found yourself at the point, at the top. What must you do and what must you not do when you found yourself at the top? The second stage is when you found yourself at the bottom. What must you do and what must you not do? Then the third stage is when you're on the way to success. What must you do and what must you not do? Then the fourth, which happened to be the last in our today's discussion, is when you are on your way down. What must you do and what must you not do? In these four stages of life, it is a must that you, as a human being, must find yourself in one of them as long as you live. If you are not in the top, you must be in the bottom. If you are not in the bottom, you must be on your way to success. And if you're not on your way, you might also be on your way down. So, in these four stages, I want us to take a look at it briefly so that whenever you find yourself in any of them, you will know how to treat it. So that in treating it, it will not end you up in doom, but it will be your breakthrough. If you are in the top, you must be careful. It's a must that you will be careful because The top that you are, there are many people that have been there before, but because of their uncarefulness, they lost it in a speed. So if you want to maintain being in a top, then you must have this carefulness. You must have this carefulness so that the monster called pride will not rule your life. Because there are many people that are in the top, but they allow monster, which is pride, to rule their life. So you that is in the top now, I would like you to take this, hide it in your heart, ponder upon it every day and night so that it will save you on daily basis. Pride will make you to overlook other people that are yet to be in the level of your success. But let me tell you what that will cause you if you allow pride to do that to you. First, it will deprive you of your respect. Second, it will deprive you of your glory. Third, it will deprive you of your praise. Then fourth, it will make you valueless. Nobody will value your top. Rather, they will make contempt of your top stage. Anywhere that they are, and you eventually come there, they will begin to detest you because of your proudness. There is no glory in proudness. There is no value in proudness. There is no respect in proudness. Proudness is an agent of destruction, is an agent of death, and is an agent of ruin of life. So you must be careful if you found yourself in this stage of life, which is the top. First of all, the reason why proudness is bad is because even God Himself, He hates the proud. He abased them and He glorifies the humble. So when you found yourself at the top, what you must maintain is humbleness. Once you are humble, you will gain glory. Once you are humble, you will gain respect. Once you are humble, um, you will gain praise. Once you are humble, you will also gain valueness. Everyone will value you, both both people that are in the same level with you, the average one, the poor, anywhere that they see you, they must praise you, they must respect you. And the reason was that anyone that God glorify, that person must be glorified by men. So God ought us to be humble. He doesn't ought us to be proud. Once you make room for proudness, God Himself, He will abase you. Then you will have no value in His sight. You will not have no value to yourself, and you will not also have value to yourself. So you must be humble. If you found yourself in the stage of the top, you must be humble so that you will last, so that that will give you the effrontery, it will give you the liberty to maintain that stage until you die from this world. And even after your death, your legacy will still be living in men that are still alive. So when in the top, please and please be careful. You must be humble and you must not be proud so that you will last. Now we will come to second stage of life. That is when you are in the bottom. Please and please, my fellow human being, I would like us to understand that when you are in the bottom, please don't allow the monster called bitterness. Bitterness will spoil everything in you. No matter how the condition you find yourself in is, you must try to maintain peace of heart. You must also try to maintain joy. Once you allow bitterness into your life, it will destroy you, it will kill you. It is called bitterness. To have it room in you, it will open ways to for jealousness. You begin to jealous people and ox make it, and that will kill you. In that process, you become your problem. You become your problem. That is to say, you will take your gaze part and fix it on another people part, of which it will be of no good to you. This is what you must do if you are in the bottom. The first thing that you must do, you must to pause your life. And when you pause it, the second process is to pray and ask God of your next direction. If you follow this pattern, if you follow this strategy, if you follow this system, you must succeed in life. But outside of this three system that is being mentioned, you will never succeed. Rather, it will lead you to early grave. It will lead you to destruction. Looking at other people that doesn't have anything in your life, it will never add anything to your life either. So you must be careful when you are in the bottom so that you will not go and kill yourself. Always think must be of your good. It must be your breakthrough. But if you don't want to remain in the bottom, then this is what you must do. But if you want to remain in that bottom, then keep having bitterness in your heart. Bitterness causes to jealousy. And you know, if you begin to jealous, you will never grow. You will remain where you are. Then the third stages of life is when you are on the way to your success. This is the most strict position that one could ever imagine himself be in the world. Because in this process, there are many things that will be pumping into your mind. There are many things that will be like running in your heart every every now and then. The reason was that, am I going to make it? Should I do it this way? Should I do it like this? Then it will become your cogitation. It will become your thought every day. In this process, you must be careful in case the monster called greed will have its way in your life. Because once there is a room in you for greed, it will destroy you and your destiny. Greediness is a weapon that the devil is using to fight most youth today. So you, as a young guy or a young lady that have a dream, you must be careful. Don't ever make room for this monster called greed, because it will destroy you in a second. Now, if there is a room in you that monster called greed is being accommodated, this is what it will do. First, it will make you to be impatient. It will also make you to steal and to also seek for shortcut. And there's no shortcut in life. Every other shortcut that you are seeing in this world did not lead to life, it lead to early grave. There is not shortcut that lead to life, neither betterment of your life. Any shortcut that you take in this world, maybe the process of the shortcut might be seen good to you, it might also favor you at first, but I'm assuring you today, it will not take you long before it will destroy you. Many people have been destroyed by this particular point that we are discussing. Then thought the way they are following is shortcut to life, but at the end, it ruled their life. It ended in early grave. Now come to think about the Yahoo boy and see. Then thought life is easy by shortcut, but if you look at them strictly, as like if you take your time to study Yahoo boys, majority of them die young, and the ones that are spared is either they run mad, they are in the street, every street of Lagos. Go there and you will see them. So please and please, there is no shortcut to life. All the shortcut that you are seeing, it end up in death. So if you follow them, you will definitely end up in death. So you have to be careful. You have to wait on God time. If you are on your way to success, please and please don't allow that monster called greed into your life, because it will destroy you in a second. The Bible made us to understand in the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, that the people that wait on the Lord, they shall renew their strength. They shall also mount high with wings like the eagle. So if you want to mount high, if you want to stay on the air, if you want to soar high, then you must wait on the Lord. Then Him Himself, He will renew your strength and you will never weary. If you run, if you walk, you will never weary. You will never be tired of waiting. So please and please, try and wait on the Lord. And He Himself, He will he will, he will, he will control your life. He will maintain it, as like he will make it better for you and for your people and for your community. You will have value for the kingdom of God. You will have value for the kingdom of men, and you will also have value for yourself. And you will have your life saved eternally by Him, which is God. So you must be careful of that monster called greed. Then the fourth stage of life, which happen to be when you see yourself coming down. Don't ever allow that monster called despair to come into your life, because despair is very dangerous. Despair will make you see the issue that have solution to to look as if there is no solution to it again. Despair will make you think that this is the end of it all, that it has been over, while there is still hope beside it. So you must be careful. If you are coming down, don't ever allow that monster despair into your life, because it will destroy the whole thing in which you have been planned, in which you have built. It will destroy it in a second. Always have it in your mind and save this particular point in your heart. Please let it be something that you must learn in this topic, that when you are coming down, or neither when you fail, it is not the end of your life. Rather, it is a excellence for you to bounce back. Failure is also part of life. Failure is count among the things which happen to humanity. So you should never in your life cast it out. If you see yourself in any point of failure in this world, don't let your heart to be despair, but always consider it like that. Always consider it that it must be like that one as long as you live on earth. So you as a human, please and please don't ever allow despair to your life, in case it will destroy you. Let me tell you, failure, it is always a excellence to them that want to fight back. Failure is not the end, but it is a point of election to everyone that want to soar high in this world. So you, please, if you are going down, calm down, ask God, because God is always there with you. Ask Him, why is this thing happening to me? God will give you the appropriate answer to it, the answer that will be a solution to that problem. God will give to you. He will answer you. God will never give you a deaf ear. once your relationship with him is pure. This is the most reason why you must maintain your relationship with God, because anything might happen to you in any stages of life. And if you found yourself falling down, the next thing that you must do is to ask God. But if your relationship with God is not good, how will you ask him, and how will he answer you? That you will know, or that you will know your next step which you are to take. So please and please always allow God to rule over your life. Center him in the middle of your heart. Then all your direction, all your movement, he will be the one to direct it, and you will never fail in this world. Remember, be, be content with all that you have. This particular point is a must. Anything that you have at all, try to be okay with it, because God is always with you. He's not just with you, but to strengthen you and to help you. Once you are content with what he gave to you, he will be happy to give you more. So please and please, there are stages in life that we human must come. There are stages in life that life will throw at us in the process of time. Not that you expect it, but it must come, because you are living in the world that is built and orchestrated on that issues, on that stages. So the world itself must throw it on you. But you are ought to be careful if you are to find yourself in any of those stages. Don't ever cast God behind. Always put God first if you are to find yourself in any of this stage, because it's a must. It is a certain thing that you must find yourself in one of them. It's either you find yourself at the top, at the bottom, on the way to success, or on the way down. But if you find yourself in any of this one, it is not the certainty or finding yourself in it that matters, but it is how you treat it that matters. If you treat it well, life will give you another chance. If you treat it well, you will grow. If you treat it well, you will escape it. If you treat it well, you will be successful. But if you treat it bad, it will become your death. You will surely die. You will surely end up in Hadino. So please and please, you have to understand this and take it easy with your life, so that you will not end up when you're supposed to grow. May God bless you. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe. Please. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hope you have disconnected, right?
Mm.
I'm done. You reached
Ah,
10
sir,
minutes. Huh? You know, reach 10 minutes.
you see me on.
No,
Yes, better.
I don't feel.
Past 10 minutes.
Mm.
See the on.
Mm.
Last year.
Eh,
Can I go?
I don't.
Wait, now YouTube, we have been on Facebook.
My Facebook.
Hmm. It's try.
Mm.
I know it.